trading in the neon light. Coins vanish deep in the system's maze. Dreaming of financial freedom, it was the only way to survive. No, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? Watch your case tonight. Burning money. Feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night. Stacking more. Tonight. Burning money. Touch me. Burning money. Show me your gains with your stash. Burning cash. I could never trust the system, buried in debt and lies. You keep saying it's all going fine. No more banks, no more chains to bind. No more keeping us enslaved. Tell me how to break free from these chains. The chains. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys. Tonight, burning money. Feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money. Watch me, burning money. Show me your gains with your stash. Burning cash. Give me sats. Burning cash. Crypto anarchy! Neon lights and broken screens. AI rules the new machine. Miners dig, but they don't eat. Fiat's dead, we're on the street. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. Should break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto mortgage. Billionaires just pull the strings, hoarding coins like cyber kings. We were promised something more, but we're just numbers in a war. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto anarchy. No power's fake, it's all a lie. No escape, they own the sky. Decentralized, not for long. Fuck the rules, we sing this song. Crypto anarchy. Crypto anarchy. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You'll break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. No more leaders, no more kings, no more wallets. Pull the strings, crypto's ours. The world is fried. We'll still fight till the day we die. Crypto anarchy. Crypto anarchy.
Hello, welcome back again to Crypto Chaos, and of course I am your host, the Crypto Otaku. How's it going, guys? Of course, you come here for the news, but stay for the chaos. How's it going? Milk Money in the house. How's it going? Happy Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, depending on where you are in the United States. Ready for the chaos update? Oh yeah, I will give it to you. I will definitely give you the chaos update, guys. Hey, Milk Money. Also, Danny, Super Danny in the house. How's it going? How's it going? The intro is fire. Thank you, Super Danny. Yeah, what's up, Danny? What's up? Everyone is here. I hope we can. Yeah, you can watch the rest of the live. I hope you can too, Danny. I hope you can too. Yes. Overcome is in the chat as well. How's it going? Hopefully you guys can overcome some of this price action that we're going to see tonight. I don't think it's going to get too low, but we'll see. We'll see where we land. And I'll, of course, talk about what I mean here in a minute. I'm out of the way in Houston with the family, says Danny. I will try to listen as long as possible. I'll let the markets pop. Yes. Yeah, just enjoy your time away. And, yeah, just touch grass as much as you can, man. While you have the chance, because when the party starts, it's not going to stop, and you're going to be left indoors to fend for yourself. That's why I'm trying to get this studio done. I got to have a sanctuary for the rest of the year. Okay, Yamaha Pacifica in the house. How's it going? Hella, I won't ask for more guitar today. I'll give you air guitar. I don't know where the hell my amp equipment is. It's a mess. The studio's quite a bit of a mess right now. I did, though, guys, I did actually get the ceiling started. I guess you can't really see the ceiling. But yeah, gotta, of course, soundproof the ceiling as much as possible. That is the plan, anyway. What else we have here? Evening Alpha for the masses. Thank you, Mad Adam. Thank you. Let's get into it, guys. Of course, gotta, of course, give you the update as well with the charts and things from last night. And you guys know, if you guys caught this morning's live stream, we're still winning.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
I am.
Say, please.
Oh, please! It's too much winning, man. I really can't take it anymore. Of course, hitting our baseline. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here for show. 1 minute. Come on, dancing mascots. Cue out. Okay, good. Of course, guys. Here we go. Don't mind all the other mess, but I'll get into it. I'll explain my mess here in a minute. Of course, this stuff is left over from this morning's live stream and last night's live stream. I'll explain it anyway here in a second. Anyway, last night we were predicting basically a baseline / a bear target for Bitcoin. Of course, Crypto Chaos Magic very rarely ever fails us, and yet again, yesterday was no exception. Yeah, coming back down to basically as the market opened this morning, we fell pretty much right into our bear target. Pretty crazy. We actually started going a little bit more bullish, but we oh my gosh, like right on top of it until right around here. And if I can just move it a little bit there, it's almost perfect. But anyway, guys, Chaos Magic is never perfect, but my God, oftentimes it is right. Yeah, I'm tired of winning, guys. I'm so tired of winning. I need to get that. I got another clip in my mind that I want to definitely put on the stream. I just haven't had the time to do it yet. Anyway, so what else? What's the other idea here? Well, last night we were also talking about this here, which is the options expiring today, which is going to be a big part of today's live stream. Get the hell! I keep hitting my hand on a staple gun. Oh my God! Get the hell out of there with a staple gun. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'm just leaving my stuff everywhere, guys. It's a mess. My desk is just so full. Like, what the hell is this? A smoke detector? What do I need this for? I definitely don't need that here on my desk. I'll set that alarm off right away when we get into the live stream. Yeah, the Chaos Magic later, and start setting some bennies on fire. Anyway, yeah, the idea was basically that we were going to hit this area here with a little bit of a sell-off right before midnight, and then probably a little bit of sideways action into a little bit of a pump. But tomorrow is Friday, so volatility is going to be very low. As it's the last day of the week into a long recess for our policymakers. If they, it sounds like they're not going to get anything done. It sounds like they're going to be putting everything on hold. We'll get into some of that too, if we can see where they are right now. It sounds like. From what I heard today while working on the studio, I was listening to Bloomberg pretty much all day, and it sounds like Trump's cabinet's getting a little bit of a pushback from all balls in all courts. So Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that metaphor. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going to shake up the market tonight. We'll dive a little bit more into that with some of the news as well. But yeah, just letting you know, right now sitting at 107 here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 Central. Right now, bringing you the live heat map for free. Kim of the White Snowland on YouTube. Don't pay for something you get for free.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, you don't want to pay for some extra stuff you can get for free. Anyway, so yeah, we're still scraping the top of this this little bit of resistance we have left from 110,000, 109. Kind of setting up shop right now. Where the heck is... There it is. I'm like, what screen did it go to? Yeah, you can see right there, right below 110,000, right around 109.5, 109 is kind of where we're going to be bouncing off of. We have gotten a couple of tops around 108, and we just can't seem to hold it. And it's because everyone's about to get liquidated to all hell. Everyone's going to get wrecked tonight in 4 hours, about 4 hours, T-minus 4 hours from now. Anyone who's got options out right now are likely to get, stopped out. All right, so let's move on from here. I'm going to, of course, come back to here later. Let's check back in the chat, just kind of finish up here before we get into the rest of our metrics. Yes, Darren Dunaway, how's it going? This intro is fire, ASF. Thank you. I put a lot of time and effort into it. I definitely love, of course, all of the, pop culture references from anime. Being an otaku. All right, thanks again, guys. Yamaha Pacifico says, yes, I'm going to ask for more guitar. Yeah, I give him an air guitar. I give you the air guitar. I'll get my guitar back soon. I'm excited to get back to it, man. I really am. Evening Alpha for the masses. Thank you again, Matt Adam. All right, so we are up to date on the chat. Let's get to the metrics, guys. U.S. national debt sitting at 37 trillion, 28 billion, up about 4 billion from this morning. Can't stop, won't stop borrowing that money to pay our debt. That's all we do. We don't actually pay any of our debts. We just keep borrowing money to add to the deficit. Fed decision in July, currently on Polymarket betting, is coming in at 77%. No chance. No chance. No change, same thing. No chance, no change. Yeah, with a 1% chance of a 25 basis increase. Wow. And a 22% chance of a decrease of 25 basis points, quarter cut. Not happening, probably, guys. It probably won't happen. U.S.-China tariff agreement before 90-day deadline, 95% chance. This is, of course, coming off the backs of good news from Trump and his talks with China a few days ago. Anything else really relative to maybe some fear in the markets? We did have, was it Diddy? 66% chance of found guilty. Okay, sure. Maybe up that a little higher. I don't know. Let's see what else we have. I mean, trafficking, really? Damn, I didn't know it was that deep. Anyway, I'm not following the normie stuff that closely. Israel x Hamas ceasefire before July, 6% chance. And yeah, I think that's all that really pertains to what's going on right now in our space. Fear and greed index, what are we sitting at? 62% for the stock market at the end of today. Not too bad, not too bad. Again, testing all-time highs for the stock market today. Crypto fear and greed index for Bitcoin and crypto assets sitting at 74 when I started the live stream. Right now, coming in at, drumroll, boom, 65. So about the same, on par with the stock market currently. All right, so the Dixie also slumping down to 97.14, the lowest we've seen on record for the year. Look at this, guys. Look at these lows. Look at these lows. I love it. I love it. Of course, my favorite chart to look at in the morning. Just wake up and I just smell the chaos and just watch the dollars burn. Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So Dixie coming down obviously is a very positive, sign for risk on assets like Bitcoin and other things. What else we have for the crypto bubbles today? Everything pretty much still in the red, consolidating from the mass gains. It has also all performed within the last few days. Some coins up 20-25% or more 3 days ago, 2 days ago, and now of course coming back only 2%. It's not that big of a drop, but still stings a little. And again, guys, while I'm here, I might as well tell you what things I would recommend you DCAing to before the bull run really kicks off. And things are still, plenty of things still down 30-40%, like Virtual's Protocol, 40% down off. Guys, it's a fire sale. in the background, no one's talking about it. Jasmine's almost 30% off right now. Caspa's 31% off right now. Dog with Hat, if you're into those things, 32% off. WorldCoin, 38% off. Celestia's almost 50% off. Oh my gosh, 46.5%. My gosh. What else we have here? Algorand's 22% off. Graph, 30% off. It's a solid AI play there. Oldie but a goodie. What else we have here? Ada's 26% off for a big blue chip, almost 27% off. You can't beat that one either. Lots of places, of course, to park some money and make some gains. Avalanche, geez, 26.2% down on the month today. All right, guys, so that's what I would recommend you get into if you want to make some quick money. Not financial advice. Don't risk any more than you're afford to lose. What other disclaimer should I put in there? Jesus. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
Okay. Market cap for Bitcoin almost at 66% dominance. What the F?
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit,
It's
ridiculous,
bullshit.
stupid.
It is. 2025 here in the bull run, and it's just a Bitcoin bull run. It's nothing else. Nothing else. Here we are going into the 7th month of the year, and Bitcoin dominance is getting close to 70%. That's insane. Oh yeah, and that actually is the golden number too. Guys, 5 years ago, if we go back to at least 4 years ago, we did touch 70% before rolling over and letting the altcoin market start. Is this a sign, a telltale sign of good things to come? I don't know. This time, to me, honestly, I hate saying those words, but this time is different. We didn't have mass adoption, including institutions and governments. I know you guys know the drill. It was just average Joes like me, and of course the maxis from yesteryears that participated in the last cycle where I first participated, and many of you guys did too. So I do really feel like this time is different, and I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to use this as a tool or a marker for the bull run and altcoin season to start. All right. Okay. So anyway, that out of the way. Top 10 assets in our space right now. Anything really moving, shifting around? Cardano's still sitting number 10. Nothing really has changed. XRP, we're going to get into some news there. We talked a little bit about it this morning, but I, of course, want to get back into that topic as well with what's going on with XRP. Still sitting there, holding on to $2. I mean, it's holding on to $2. But again, then that news is just FUD. I mean, if you guys are big fans of XRP, don't let it shake you out what's going on right now. We've been going through this court system for as long as I've been in crypto. They've been in court. Okay, so what else are we looking at here? Hyperliquid at 11. Bitcoin Cash still at 12. My God, guys. What the hell? Jeez.
What are you, stupid?
Who's buying this? I don't know what's going on. Apparently, from what I was told, we were talking about this morning, me and Jim Daringer, of course, bringing the alpha as he always does in the morning with me and the morning open for the markets. We were talking back and forth, kind of talking about how Bitcoin Cash is just kind of running with the idea that it's going to be used for a lot of payments. I don't know. There's a lot of other tokens that could be used for payments. I don't know. But and also I think they have an ETF coming up as well, as many others do, like Litecoin and a lot of other Dyna coins as well. Doge even has an ETF coming up. Solana, there's a lot of ETFs scheduled to at least have the potential to get an ETF this year. Chainlink at 14 now, which is interesting, down to $12.94. My God, this thing is so undervalued for what's about to come. Wow, huge, guys. Was that Leo still? Wow, Leo's still in the top 15. Avalanche down to 17 now, and yeah, the rest is kind of hit or miss, whatever, on the outskirts here. And then, of course, honorable mention going out to Jasmine, currently holding in at 93 in market cap, moving on up ever so slowly, getting that coin to the top. Yet again, the highest that ever getting market cap ranking was about 50 in my recent memory. Yeah, don't fade Jasmine, guys. Don't fade Jasmine. Of course, my favorite little coin that could out of Japan. All right, so let's get back in the chat before we continue onward with my favorite metric to talk about every single day. That is, of course, How many Bitcoin are left on exchanges? They're running out, guys. We're running out. We're running out. Okay, so what's going on in the chat here? Evening, Alpha of the Masses. Yes. Miller Mountain says, I love your content, man. Keep it up and the good work. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, my guy. I can't do it without you guys. I really don't. I mean, I really can't. I bounce so many ideas off of you guys. It's insane. I absolutely love all of you guys, and the participation is very welcomed. I used to do this for an entire year and just sit here and talk to myself like I was crazy. I mean, I am pretty freaking crazy, but I mean, that crazy. Anyway, yes. I rode that last cycle up all the way down, says Overcome. I mean, I was there with you, learning the hard way. Do not do it this time, guys. But if you never got out, you never lost any money. That's all. That's what I say. Winning.
So much.
Here we go. Okay. What are we looking at now? My favorite metric, guys. How many Bitcoin are left on across all exchanges? That's right, all exchanges. That's Binance. That's Coinbase. That's Bitfinex. That's Gemini. Everything. Everybody. How many Bitcoin are left? This is it, guys. This is it. As we get lower and lower into the trenches every single day, we're not quite there yet, but we're still holding at 2.07 million, getting ever so closer to that next target, which now it seems like every week we're getting at least 10,000 sold off the exchanges that cannot get repopulated back onto the exchanges, whether that's settled through ETFs and then taken off in cold custody or whatever, what have you. That's what's happening, guys. The supply is drying up. All right, moving on. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still holding number 6 right now, ahead of Google. I still anticipate Google to flip Bitcoin at least one more time before the cycle's over with, and it's getting closer. Look, I said yesterday, it's really getting close, and it is. We're only about 0.016 trillion away from Bitcoin's market cap for Alphabet Google to flip Bitcoin just one more time. It's fine. Just let it be. We'll come back with a vengeance. That's right. We'll come back with a vengeance when the Bears are done. Get out of here. Jesus. All right. Moving on. A Bitcoin headed for one of the largest options expiries this year, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been talking about the last few days. Friday. Here in about 3 hours and 30 minutes or so. 3 hours and 45 minutes, whatever it is. It's a rounding error, whatever. Bitcoin derivatives traders are facing one of the largest monthly option expiries of this year as margins remain unsettled. Even if tensions cool off in the Middle East, Deribit Chief Commercial Officer John, I don't know. David, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. What the hell?
What are you, stupid?
Oh my god. Pigonot? All right, David. David said Decrypt. JDP told Decrypt Crypto part of the reason why the expiry is so large is because there's been a general increase in Bitcoin derivatives activity. Bitcoin options contract volumes Q2 surged approximately 25% above the past year's average, reflecting a growing institutional derivatives market. DJP or whatever. He said that ETH options activity, meanwhile, remained relatively stable. One of the current $40 billion in open interest on Bitcoin options on Deribit, approximately $15 billion worth of that notable value is set to expire Friday. Jeez, it's higher than I thought it was. I thought it was only going to be 8. Well, I guess that's 8 liquidated if we hit 115,000. But anyway, he added that the max pain point on Friday would be if that Bitcoin's price dropped to 102,000 with a put to call ratio of 73.73. I don't know. I don't trade Bitcoin, so. Jeez.
What are you, stupid?
Bitcoin was recently trading at above 107,600, roughly flat over the last 24 hours. That means that if Bitcoin falls to 102,000, the largest number of contracts expiring would be worthless. That would put the call ratio refers to split between traders putting puts, buying puts or contracts that speculate the Bitcoin price will decrease, and calls or ones that will bet on the price rising before the contract expires. Considering the ratio is over the past 30 days, he says that traders seem to be only slightly pessimistic about Bitcoin. Low open interest in perps and fairly depressed Bitcoin implied volatility and skew are indicative of limited expectations for a sharp price movements going into Friday's expiry. He said that referring to a big crackdown, drawdown. Jesus, the laser eyes are getting to me again, guys. I'm starting to see things that aren't there. Wow, I already lost my spot too. Drawdown. Yeah, I really lost my spot now. Friday's expiry, he said, referring to a big drawdown in open interest after the U.S. fired airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities over the weekend. But Bitcoin seems to be gaining some resilience because of the geopolitical uncertainties. Bitcoin implied volatility has sunk below 38. According to Decrypt, this is the lowest it's been since October 2023. Meanwhile, man, that's crazy. That's right around the banking crisis when the banks started to collapse in 23. Meanwhile, Ethereum's implied volatility has mostly been struck in the 60 to 80 range for the past 3 months. Ethereum's higher implied volatility signals potential for larger moves. Okay, and you guys get the idea. Post-expiry, if the price breaks down the current ranges of ETF flows and they're strong, we could see a fresh directional momentum into the weekend. He told Decrypt, adding that things could get especially interesting if Bitcoin retreats, retests, if you will, 110,000. Ooh, man. And yeah, he says once we get above 110,000 mark for Bitcoin, fresh positioning coming into the market after that happens becomes more important to decide intermediate market direction. He said markets showing increased put volume, especially a lot of contracts with strike prices below the current market price would indicate a temporary downside, meaning traders are expecting a retrace. Similarly, strong spot flows with more volume and OTM calls would indicate a stronger chance for proper all-time high break. Kuhner said, referring to Bitcoin inching towards that of all-time highs, 111,800. There we go, guys. So that is the big topic of the evening. How low can Bitcoin go, and how many traders will get wrecked in the next few hours? That's what I want to know, man. We're gonna live through it here in a minute. It might get really interesting in an hour or two. All right, guys. What else we have in the news? Let me know in the chat how you guys feel about all this nonsense. When do you think we're gonna finally break out and retest new all-time highs? I really do think it's gonna be sometime after, of course, today. So whether that's a week from today or 2 weeks from today, it's only a matter of time till we get back on the golden road. The golden road, the path back to $110,000, $120,000 Bitcoin. We gotta get on this. Gotta get on this path, man. What are we doing? They're still messing around. What are we doing down here? It's ridiculous. $140,000, $130,000, $120,000, $110,000 is only a breath away. All right. What else we can dig up? What else can we dig up here tonight? I wanted to get into the Ripple stuff, but I want to kind of put that off for a little bit. See what else we can dig up that's kind of breaking while I was setting up the live stream. This one I thought was kind of interesting. XRP Ledger strengthens institutional finance with wormhole cross-chain integration. Guys, I don't know if you guys are holding any wormhole. Are they specifically talking about wormhole, the project wormhole? I don't know. We'll get into it. Let's see what else we have here. Bitcoin climbs after Powell says crypto is becoming much more mainstream. That is old. All these articles on the headlines right today are old. Coinbase launches regulated perpetual style crypto futures in the U.S. market. Public miner Bit Digital sunsets Bitcoin mining operations on for ETH staking. Neo Pepe. Just sneak that one in there. Oh, jeez. All right. I guess we can stop there. Is that Valorant? Valorant Masters 2025 breaks records for Web3, shapes the future of esports. What? Valorant's going Web3? I didn't know that. Let me go into that. That is super interesting. Guys, if you know of Valorant, that's a first-person shooter. Valorant Masters 2025 in Bangkok has become a historic moment in esports with over 4.3 million peak viewers. The tournament broke all previous Valorant series viewership records and offered a clear picture on how the digital entertainment landscape is evolving, particularly in Asia. The growing engagement of the countries such as South Korea, Vietnam, and Thailand shows that Southeast Asia is only becoming the beating heart of esports, but also the crypto adoption and blockchain integration within gaming. This cross-pollination between gaming and decentralized technology is transforming the value chain of online competition, from fan experience and in-game assets to sponsorship structures. As mainstream tournaments like Valorant Masters continue to grow, they also are laying the foundation of Web3 ecosystems that can reward both players and viewers at the same time, including through platforms like the best Bitcoin gambling sites. Really? That's what you're gonna roll this into? Really? Gambling? God, come on!
Stupid.
I was getting excited. I was like, Valorant's got some Web3, architecture behind the scenes now. No, probably not. Okay, so why team stories or regional hype are becoming more important? Platform shift. YouTube dominates Twitch in Asia. Damn. Well, I mean, we are a bigger platform that's more diversified, I think. Valorant's global growth is a perfect fit for Web3 opportunities. Here we go. Riot Games' expansion into Asian markets isn't just a content strategy. It directly aligns with the rapid rise of Web3 infrastructure in emerging economies. Regions with high mobile adoption and a growing interest in DeFi are ideal breeding grounds for integrating crypto-driven engagement models into esports. And just for you guys who don't know what Valorant is, let me show you. Valorant. I'll just play a little clip or something. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who want to show their skills.
Is this the number one location for an ability stack in Valorant? I'm thinking it is.
Alright, so yeah, you can see it's basically a team first-person shooter, kind of like the new CSGO, kind of. It does, of course, pits players against each other in a deathmatch-like setting. I think it's 4v4 or 6v6 typically. All right, so now that you know what I'm talking about, it makes more sense, right? Just saying. At the time, there's a growing interest in topics like Crux and Talk Guk Biz. What the hell is that? A hot topic in the Netherlands, and that is focused on online gambling participation outside of national restrictions. This reflects a broader curiosity of the intersection of crypto and related environments, particularly within gaming and online entertainment. Platforms like best Bitcoin gambling sites are gaining relevance as they combine transparency and control with the ease of use on gambling, I guess, on these particular events. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty much that's what they're using, I guess, using Web3 to gamble on the Masters for Valorant 2025. I was excited. I was hoping for something else out of this. It looks like there's some NFT events also going on. It's been a minute since we heard anything like that around a massive following like Valorant. Another notable trend during Valorant Master 2025 is that YouTube took over Twitch as the platform of choice for Asia. It's pretty significant. Usually gaming always follows Twitch. For Web3 projects and crypto advertisers, this is not a simple platform shift, but an opportunity to integrate blockchain incentives into live streams. Guys, wouldn't it be so freaking awesome if I could like have a build up NFT here on the stream, where I could like send it to some of my followers, and then it would start, like, every time you guys participate, it would start growing and stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe I could create, like, a NFT where it's, got Bitcoin Chan or something, or Godzilla, and he's just destroying a city, and then by the time you guys participate in, like, 100 live streams, the whole city's decimated or something, I want to see stuff like that, be developing, with, user engagement, and, I mean, there's so many other ways to build that into, permanent subscribers, or like tons of pay to participate type models, or participate to earn type models, more or less. Exciting stuff, of course, coming to all social media and interactions. of all types. Opportunity to integrate blockchain incentives into live streams. YouTube's strong presence in non-English speaking regions makes it an ideal channel for offering fan rewards via tokens, live tipping, or even NFT event tickets. Pretty cool stuff. We don't get enough news on this. I remember like during the bear market, we were talking about like concert tickets and like concert ticket sales, giving NFT rewards to like big fans of Avenged Sevenfold and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff in the background happening. It's not mainstream yet. Again, we got to get past utility, speculation, and then true utility. Yeah, that's what we need. We need to get past speculation and then get into real utility for crypto. And it has not actually happened past the cycle yet. And that's what I was talking about last night's live stream, open mic live. There was a lot of talking about that. Okay, anyway, it's likely that future tournaments will increase experiment on chain data, achievement badges, and even crypto payments for viewers during live streams are probably going to be seen. Valorant's global growth is perfect fit for Web3 opportunities. Right, I think we pretty much beat this with a dead horse and talked enough about it. But exciting either way to finally start to see some sort of crypto integration with, the legacy media. All right. What else can we dig up tonight before we get into XRP? I guess we can get into XRP now. Here we go, guys. Clifford Bushman in the house. How's it going, Cliff? How's it going? Yes, and each of us that could create an NFT smart contract or of our unique experience with Crypto Otaku. Yes, you know it, my guy. Yeah, and I'm so excited to see it through anything. I mean, you could be wearing we're going to be eventually wearing a mask. We'll all wear masks. No, we're eventually all going to be walking around with digital devices on our faces, right? We're going to be constantly capturing our experiences everywhere we go, whether it's recording or whatever. If you could just click and create a NFT out of maybe an event that you took place in your life, share that with your friends and family. I mean, it's going to be so crazy to see where we're going. Where's the chaos, says Chatty C. Where is it? You're looking at it. Bitcoin's sitting kind of flat at 107.2. Actually coming up a little bit right now. But still, either way, it's here, guys. It's here. We're loading chaos. Chaos is loading. It's fine. It's not a emergency just quite yet. K Lily in the house. How's it going? Thank you for the $10 super chat. Let's go, baby. Thank you. Chaos, activate. Oh, there you go. Chatty C. You asked for it, you receive it. Plenty of chaos happening every single day. All right, XRP, guys. Let's get into this one here. Of course, Judge Torres rejects Ripple SEC motion, says court won't reverse final XRP ruling. I don't know if you guys have caught this yet. We were talking about it a little bit this morning, although it wasn't totally out yet. We were just kind of getting the face value of it. And it says Judge Torres rejected Ripple's and SEC's joint motion to vacate the XRP injunction and reduce the penalty. The court said the settlement cannot override its final ruling and advised both parties to pursue an appeal if they want relief. Ripple may now be forced to continue appeals process, which could further delay the resolution of their case. It's another day, another XRP article about the frickin' endless court case. U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres has denied the joint motion to file by Ripple Labs and Securities and Exchange Commission seeking an indicative ruling, whatever, to vacate their existing injunction and reduce Ripple's penalty. The decision reaffirms the court's August 2024 judgment that imposed a $125 million civil penalty. It's a ridiculous fine, a ridiculous amount of money for a fine, and barred Ripple from selling XRP to institutionalized investors in the United States. Either way, even if they have to pay this fine, I think they'll be paying it for every single corporation or every single institution that wants to create any sort of crypto project in the future. As they fought the good fight for us. I remember during the court case, we were getting down to the point where this law could be applied to pretty much like 80% of all securities that were deemed securities for crypto projects, and it's just like, okay, thank you for for paying not even only 125 million in court fees, but also in fines, but also about 100 million plus in court fees as well. So Ripple's actually paid out the ass, probably about, when it's all said and done with, probably 350 to 400 million dollars. Over the last 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how long this thing's been going on for now. It seems like it's been going on forever. So yeah, just in. Obviously, this is posted on the Real News platform over on X, where all the real news is covered. Judge Torres has denied Ripple and the SEC Gov joint motion to an indicative ruling. Picture on Twitter. Yeah, whatever. Eleanor Tourette posted this today. That's yeah. In her latest order, Judge Torres emphasized that the proposed settlement terms, including vacating an injunction, do not override the public judgment, the final public judgment. She dismissed the precedents, cited both parties, noting that none involved civil penalties or injunctions like those issued in the Ripple's case. The court is not persuaded, Torres wrote, stating that the cited enforcement cases were dismissed before any finding of securities laws violations. So yeah, judge points to appeals as only valid option. So yeah, she's gonna send them back to get an appeal, and then we're gonna go through this whole process over again. It's just gonna another 3-6 months. Something. It's just so silly, guys. It's so stupid. Ripple may be forced to resume appeals battle. Appeal analysis fact to appeals process. Ripple and SEC have already appealed and cross appealed in October 2024 and announced a settlement plan earlier this year. The judge, of course, ruling has succeeded countermanding that plan. Fun. So yeah, obviously the price of XRP responded relatively modestly on the ruling, declining only by 1.6% in the past 24 hours. I think, of course, holders long-term of this project have known that this has been the case for many, many moons and will continue to be the case for many, many moons. And at this point, I think it's highly manipulated to keep SEC to keep the SEC's strain on their neck as long as possible. For them to get whatever they're trying to get done before they let the XRP take the genie out of the bottle. Because guys, remember that? I think I still have it saved somewhere. It's an oldie but a goodie. I haven't shown it in a while. It's a clip from XRP. Here it is. You remember, guys, what happens when they flip that switch? Oh my God.
Basis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
We're all just waiting for them to flip that switch. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for the bear market. Oh my God. Maybe they'll flip the switch then. I don't know, guys. Anyway. So yeah, just another roadblock for XRP in their war against the SEC. Okay. Moving on. What else can we dig up tonight? Let's get back into some. Crypto Newsland. Anything here that's not FUD or Hopium on the evening? Sandbox. Wow. Sandbox. I was just talking about that the other night. I haven't heard anything about Sandbox in a long time. GBM launches auction festival with the Sandbox. Gotchi, Unstoppable Domains, and more. We can take a peek at this real quick. I don't think it's going to be anything really earth-shattering. Let's see. London, UK, June 26, 2025. Chainwire, JBM, the auction protocol reinventing how value is distributed on chain, has announced the launch of inaugural auction festival, a multi-month celebration of auctions, rewards, and community participation. The festival kicks off its partnership leading into Web3 names, including the Sandbox, Avogotchi, and Unstoppable Domains, Song a Day, Vision.io, and more. Does anyone ever use Sandbox? I haven't been on Sandbox in like 4 years. I used to mess around on it, but it was pretty much useless. No one was ever on it. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. If you guys are not, if this is your first bull run, you probably don't know too much about Sandbox. But Sandbox was a metaverse that came out in 2021. Which I was really excited for metaverses, but what we got was kind of bleh. Well, this is as of November 2024, stating that the metaverse isn't dead. Oh my God. Okay, I'll believe you. This is a Panda Pops on YouTube. Let's see what Panda Pops is showing us on back in November of last year, 7 months ago. Alright, so that is not Sandbox. Showing a bunch of different metaverses, I guess. Where is Sandbox? I really have to scan through this. The Florist Cake, Bank Job. These are experiences. Play the Sandbox game. I guess they have she has a link to the website at least. Here is Sandbox. Man, I can't log in. It's been too long. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, Sandbox is a metaverse that was created. A lot of big names actually participated last bull run. The names like Atari. Everyone had a space. Nike even had a space. I think even Adidas had a space. Everyone was buying up land in Sandbox and Decentraland and building up like giant, basically like art galleries for their products. Showcases, if you will. Let me see if I can find like Sandbox world. I know Atari had one. Yeah, there's like a little place there where they have like showcase all these arcade games they made out of little pixels and stuff. There's a Pong. What the hell? There's Centipede. Yeah, a lot of, again, not something you really think of when you're thinking of like a real metaverse like Ready Player One. Sandbox was kind of underwhelming for me back in the day. It's probably better off now. This is definitely old. Obviously, this is 2020. That was Animoca Brands. Oh God, don't get me started on that company either. All right, I'm done. I'm done talking about Sandbox. Anyway, so that's what they're referring to there in this article. Getting a lot of blasts from the past tonight. So apparently they were featured on some sort of panel today in London for a chain wire. New standard for on-chain auctions, and they're basically showcasing their auction protocol for a lot of these projects that they're using. Now we just get NFTs on eBay, and we're all set. Jeez. Get the blockchain on. Get the eBay on the blockchain. Stat. All right, GBM auctions where I've introduced a new layer of excitement and strategy to land sales in Sandbox's metaverse. Our community is more engaged than ever, bidding on the prize value virtual land near their favorite brands and celebrities. That's right. Even what's his name? Snoop Dogg had a piece of land in Sandbox last cycle. All right, moving on. What else we got? Okay, let's get back to the chat real quick and catch up with you guys. Switch Flip 29 June through July 4th. Wait, what? Switch Flip? I just think of like the Switch 2. Are you talking about the Switch 2? I don't. Are they gonna get? Are you gonna buy a Switch and flip it? I don't know what you're talking about, Cliff. Danny, I'm back. What did I miss? A lot of nothing. I'm just kidding. No, Danny, we just talked about the XRP. Kate, the whole case for XRP. They're gonna have to go back and reappeal that thing. That, of course, will not stop. We'll be talking about that thing for another 4 years, I'm sure. Oh Jesus, I kid, but I don't know, man. I don't know. And then we just touched we went back in time a little bit to 2020, 2021 with the likes of like Sandbox. Oh yeah, and NFTs in Web3, getting more involved in gaming and gambling. Unfortunately, more gambling. Okay, yeah. So hopefully I caught you up there, Danny. We're still, of course, looking for some more breaking news tonight while we wait for Bitcoin to do something. Oh, there we go. It did something. 106.9. Yay! We're coming back down to retest a little bit of these lows right here. Of course, this is the idea that I posted last night. Still going on. The idea is that we're going to recover in some sort of fashion after midnight. Yeah, whether that's down, up, maybe a spike down and then up. Either way, we're going to see some sort of price action after midnight. All right, or maybe just before, just like, I don't think we're going much lower though. Why? Because we've been oversold this whole month. We haven't really done anything, and we've been stuck in this level, in this range now for 45 days. 45 days! It's not a drill, guys. It's enough time. It's enough time to break out. I think we're ready. And we just got to get over this last monthly expiry. And yeah, we're on up to the races, guys. New all-time highs. Loading. Okay, so yeah, that's all you missed, Danny. I hope I caught you up. Okay, getting back into this as well. Fiat to digital. Yes, Cliff. Yes, everything will be taken up by digital. Cliff also saying, oh yeah, that was another mask under the first one. That's right. I just keep taking them off. Like a chaotic Scooby-Doo villain, yeah. For sure. Strawberry Dragon's in the house. How's it going, Strawberry? Of course. Are we there yet? No. Jeez, sit down. Stop pulling your sister's hair. Stop it. Just sit, stay in line, sit down, shut up, and wait for the breakout. Guys, yeah. Of course, I kid. We're all fine. How are you? Hope you're having a good night tonight, Strawberry Dragons, and hopefully you have not been replaced by AI just yet. All right, so yeah, Danny says thanks, and any moment now, good evening. That's right, the Strawberry Dragon. Okay, guys, so yeah, Bitcoin having a little bit of a bounce between 106.9 and 107. Nothing has changed. Nothing really has changed. All right, let's see what else we can find here. French Spider-Man scale skyscraper to launch world's first action token? What in the hell is this? Tiger Shark. What? Okay, a real Spider-Man, right? A real, man, it's been a long time. I used to do it parkour, back when I lived in Florida for a little while, and a little bit when I moved back to New York. But yeah, I used to climb buildings like Target. I would get on the balls and find a way up from the balls they have outside their stores and stuff. Oh god, it was crazy. It was a lot of fun. I got into some trouble too. But anyway, moving on. Again, Spain, Barcelona, June 26, and a 2025 chain wire in a world first collision of raw human risk and blockchain innovation. Legendary urban climber Alain Robert, known globally as the French Spider-Man, is currently scaling the 116-meter Malia Barcelona Sky Hotel with no ropes, no harness, and no safety equipment. Let's freaking go. Clad in a custom Tiger Shark branded gear, Robert is joined by his son, Julian Robert, a former French Navy Marine, to officially unveil Tiger Shark, Cash Tiger Shark, the ticker, I guess, the world's first cryptocurrency powered by real-world action. Crazy? Maybe. I mean, we did had shoes before in the past you could buy. I don't know if there's still a project or a company anymore afloat, but we of course had coins that were tested via buying a pair of sneakers, and then of course mining a token while being in motion. So I'm not totally surprised by this, but let's see what type of technology they're using in it. Right, so Mission 1, Spider-Man and Son, the first of the many high-profile extreme missions by Tiger Shark, a ground-breaking movement that fuses the exhilaration of extreme sports and blockchain with the global community of athletes and visionaries and risk-takers. We're redefining what a crypto launch looks like, not airdrops, not smoke and mirrors, but actual real-world extreme feats. True adrenaline, says Lily Dowse, spokesperson for Tiger Shark. A new frontier for crypto where action meets utility. Tiger Shark is not just a token, it's an action economy. Whether it's big wave surfing, free running rooftops, or wingsuit dives through canyon walls, every feat drives the economy. Holding tokens gets users closer to the action, private events, behind-the-scenes missions, and athlete drops, and access to heartbeat of the moment that are rewriting the rules. Okay, what are you using for the technology? Beyond the Climb, what's next? Elaine Roberts' Climb is the first of many high-profile missions Tiger Shark is already discussing with elite athletes across base jumping, wings, so many things. Motocross, I got the idea. Well, what are you using? With a roadmap that includes strategic sponsorships, branded merchandise, global events, and athlete-backed products, yada, 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 get to the deal. Eileen Roberts is now 60 and in his early 60s, has climbed over 150 of the world's tallest buildings. Okay. Get to the chase, and we're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. What's the deal, yo, man? Yeah. So, yeah. Are they wearing some sort of device that's tracking their heart rate? Are they wearing some sort of special equipment that tracks their, I don't know, like mocap? Are they mocapping and then putting it on the blockchain? I mean, what is the deal? So, I guess we'll just have to wait to find out. And maybe they're done. They'll announce what they're doing with the technology. I don't know. Weird stuff. But again, guys, more, of course, utilization of crypto is coming. Whether you're, betting on a game of Valorant at home, or maybe climbing a skyscraper. Whatever you want to do, man. Blockchain's got you covered. Whatever you're into. Oh, jeez. Now we're gonna. Yeah, guess what? We're gonna also move that into porn next. It's coming, guys. Everything always ends up being thrown into the XXX category. That's, of course, because sex sells. Anyway, moving on. What else we have here? What else can we dig up today on Daily Coin? What do we got on the Daily HODL? Investors pour 320 billion in 6 months in one industry, boosted by uncertainty. Uncertainty. Are we talking about AI? Money market fund industry is booming. Money market fund. Okay. Federal Reserve now holds interest rates steady. Bloomberg, citing the info from the Crane Data LLC, reports that the amount of capital invested in the money market industry has now soared for a record 7.4 trillion, with 320 billion pouring into funds into 2025 so far. Like the likes of Larry Fink have said, there are about 34 to 43 trillion dollars sitting on the sidelines just waiting to get into Web3. Market funds are a financial instrument that allows people to invest in lower risk and short-term debt securities, including U.S. Treasuries. Deborah Cunningham, Chief Investment Officer of the Global Liquidity Markets at Federated Hermes, tells Bloomberg that the Federal Reserve's ongoing monetary policy choices suggest that the money market industry could continue to grow and easily stretch to 7.5 trillion assets in this year. Damn. 5% plus rates were nirvana. 4% plus is good. It's still very good. And if we dip it down to the high threes, that is quite acceptable as well. And again, a big takeaway on this too is that they did specify money-making instruments like U.S. securities. Now, U.S. Treasuries. U.S. Treasuries now are going to get like hybrid. They're going to get like hybrid into crypto, backed by not only the U.S. dollar but also a portion of Bitcoin as well. And if that happens, all bets are off, guys. Every single company on Earth has a stockpile of U.S. dollars via U.S. Treasuries are all going to have some exposure to Bitcoin, whether they like it or not, because it's going to be the highest vol out of U.S. backed not securities but Treasuries, whatever. So it's a huge takeaway out of this that I'm seeing, and mine just the light bulbs in my head are just going off like, oh my God, all the market makers are just gonna have a field day with it when they figure out what's going on. Michael Burt, senior fund manager at Allspring Global Investments, tell Bloomberg that it's not surprising that the asset levels in money market sector have grown. Even if the Fed picks up easing the campaign this year, rates will still be relatively high. Yeah. So, and we're only looking at maybe 1 or 2 rate cuts this year still. With now only a 22% chance of a 25 basis cut in July. That's nothing. What the hell? All right, guys. So let's see what else we got in the chat and see what else we can dig up after that. I'm running out of of news, guys. It's been kind of a lackluster day. Let's see what else we have here in the chat. No, Cliff says, say that again. What, any moment now? Oh geez, Cliff, you guys are crazy. Oh yeah, that Sky Raper. Yeah, I think I said Sky Raper instead of skyscraper. It is what it is, man. What are you gonna do? When you read so fast, things just slip. Danny, oh my god. Yeah. Cliff, yes. Oh yes, and of course, Strawberry Dragon's in the house. Chatty C, yes, LMFAO. All right, guys.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. Anyway, what else will we find today? New Bitcoin all-time high in the cards, according to analyst Michael Van D. Pape. Everyone's saying that, guys. Of course. What else is new? Fake bank courier sends ride share drive app app drivers to pick up women's credit cards, drains accounts by 43,600. What the hell? Jeez, fake bank courier. Watch out, guys. Don't fall for anything like that. Federal Housing Finance Agency Director William Polte orders crypto to be counted as assets for mortgages. We've been talking about that all week. It's pretty big deal, especially if you guys are holding a crap ton of crypto, because now it's basically part of your net worth. In fair accounting laws, yes, it's part of your net worth, according to the big, mortgage back lender. What is that? Danny says, "I love the Chaos Otaku. I'm most stoked about crypto being able to qualify for collateral to get a home loan." Exactly. And maybe I'll get another place someday. I'm happy with the little secret hideout I got going on right now, though, and but I am looking at places to venture off into, maybe getting an apartment here in the U.S. and then also having one in like Thailand. It's definitely on my list of things to do by the end of the year. At least get started by the end of the year. I don't know if I'm going to end up moving this year, though. Bitcoin holds above 107,000 ahead of Friday's big option expiry with 102,000 max pain price. I hope to see it, guys. Let's go down. Let's see what that would look like. Currently sitting at 106.7. I mean, some of the market makers could do it just for fun. I mean, just for shits and giggles. Let's see what that would look like. So something like this right before midnight. Boom, fall down, a flash crash to 102. Man, that'd be dramatic. That would be dramatic to see something like that. Do I think it's gonna happen? I don't know, 22% chance. Yeah, flip 4 coins. Let me flip 4 coins real quick. Nope. All right, there's a 75% chance, 50% chance. Nope. Wow, that's 3 tails in a row. That's insane. I never get that many tails in a row. And we got 1. Okay, 25% chance, guys. That's what I'm calling for. A 25% drop to 102,000, liquidating the F, getting everyone wrecked who's been longing Bitcoin. All right, let's see what else is going on. So, I mean, it's either one way or the other, though. Someone's got to lose. 115K, people get wrecked who's shorting Bitcoin. 102K, people get wrecked that's longing Bitcoin. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, someone's going to lose either way. But the amount that I think is probably on the table is probably for those longing right now, if I were to guess. So 102 would be the most painful on the charts. For anyone, of course, trading. if you're just hodling, man, it's fun. It's fun, of course, to call this crap out and make fun of people for doing so. Anyway, live, what's happening in crypto today? I think we covered all of the big stuff. Everyone's, of course, talking about the same headlines on every single news outlet. Core Scientific shares soar as CoreWeave receives revives buyout talks. Okay. Core Scientific. Core Scientific, I think also CoreWeave holding Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin Satoshi era miners sold just 150 Bitcoin in 2025 amid all-time highs. Damn, that's not much. Only sold 150 Bitcoin. Maple Story, apologies for cheaters, Tokyo Beast. Why does that have anything to do? FIFA rivals Web3 gamer. Okay, why does that have Maple Story have anything to do with crypto? U.S. home mortgage regulator considers Bitcoin for amid housing crisis. Yes. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I think we're gonna have to go over to the real news over on X to find some more. Can Shiba Inu price rally 300% with crypto whale support? Oh my god, look at these dumb headlines over on Daily Coin today. They got nothing to talk about. Will XRP and Swift partner amid Ripple versus SEC case closure? This is probably pertaining to, of course, the Swift system, and not, of course, the Swift coin. I think we've talked about this at length before in the past. Alrighty. Of course, everyone goes. So Swift and XRP partnership, real publicity stunt. Multiple strong XRP community voices are pointing towards a Ripple versus SEC case conclusion with the ultimate green light for XRP's Ledger Swift integration. However, it bears to note that Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse previously stated that the XRP's Ledger got what it takes to replace Swift rather than partnering with the financial giant. Yeah, so pretty much a nothing burger there. But it would be pretty crazy, though, if anyone gets a full buyout or partnership into the legacy market, of course, via Swift, backed partnership. We've already seen the likes of MasterCard and Visa make many attempts to partner with so many other blockchains like Solana, and what was the latest one we just had with, Chainlink. Duh, Chainlink winning.
You're gonna win so much.
Oh, Jesus, crazy, guys. The largest interoperability layer protocol. Okay, let's get going into the real news. Let's check back up in the chat one more time before we go into that. And, just double checking Daily HODL. Make sure we don't have anything breaking. I don't like to miss anything, guys. If you haven't checked, haven't figured that out yet, I don't like to miss anything. Coinbase assists U.S. Secret Service in seizing 225 million in crypto tied to 2023 pig butchering scam. Ugh. Mass bank fraud scheme, yada yada yada. Okay, I think we're good. All right, guys, let's get over into the chat one more time. We'll get into the real news over on Twitter, see what we can dig up over there as well. I got a few things to share, and then we're gonna see if we can find anything breaking tonight. All right, what am I missing here? What is this? I keep my crypto with the bots that send me 12 or 25 four-letter words asking me to show my mind. I'll only go so far online. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm happy that you don't fall for that stuff, I guess. Yeah, but if you want, you can always bribe them. You can always see if maybe they'll throw something your way to potentially send some money. You can scam them back. Ramona coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you. Hi, Otaku. I just butchered that. Hi, Otakuites. Please hit the like and subscribe. Please, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on the way out. Of course, trying to get the channel up to 1,000 subs so we can unlock all the superpowers on the channel. And, of course, continue on with the news and the chaos every single day in a bigger way. Please, Godzilla will love you forever. He won't eat you. I swear. I promise. All right, guys. Thanks again, Ramona. Thank you for contributing to the chaos. Oh my god, and Clifford out of the gate. What is that?
Give me money.
Damn!
Money me. Money now. Me, a money needing a lot now.
Oh, damn. Clifford Bushman coming in with a $50 super chat. Crypto Otaku-san, how do you keep rocking it and making new super fans? Otakus like none of us may be the Crypto Otaku, but we can be super fans, and tap the likes and subscribe. Thank you again, Cliff, for supporting the channel. Oh my god. I got another Benny. It's almost full. Keep burning them. I have a problem, guys, with your name on it, of course. Thanks again, Cliff. You make me so happy, man. I've never thought I would ever get to this point, and here we are, guys. I just can't wait for us all to be making a crap ton of money. Of course, all we gotta do is just keep following the normies, and you follow the money and all the other things. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so much. It's too much chaos every single day. Thank you. Thanks again, Ramona, as well. Thanks again, all you guys in the chat, for all your love and support. I gotta finish up with the chat though before we can continue. Jake the Snake made it. He made it. He can't stay. Oh, because he wants to hide. That's fine. It's fine, Jake. We still love you. But I wanted to say the two things. Shill Harder and the King of Ohio's prediction did not pan out. May the odds be in your favor, Ramona. That's right. Ramona is next in lineup for her prediction of July 3rd. I don't remember the specific time, but yes, Ramona's now on the chopping block. Will her prediction pan out and be the next one, of course, to predict the new all-time high? I think she's definitely closer, although I'm looking more at a July 7th now, am I? Am I looking at like a July 7th now? Somewhere right around, I have it up here on the chart somewhere. Yeah, somewhere right around there. We get started. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. This right here takes us into what is this? June 30th. If we just rock the boat here and get started in a bigger way on Monday, yeah, I don't know if Monday's gonna be. I don't like Monday moves. We can get a little more accurate on this one here, but you know, we're gonna have to adjust that a little bit. I'll talk about that here in a bit. Ramona, $10 super chats, of course, to reaffirm her date. 7/3 at 7:33 a.m. or p.m. That's the question, Ramona. I would imagine if that's using the 12-hour standard, that would be in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. 7:33. I don't know. But yeah, July a.m. Thank you. July 3rd at 7:33 a.m. right before the market bell opens on July 3rd. That's crazy. What would that be? July 3rd would be on a Thursday. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Still plenty of volatility on a Thursday to make that happen. For sure. For sure. Clifford Bushman says, hello, Jake the Snake. Very respectable man, Bush. Please, P.S. Please let me know if you need to be put on the my stage presence. Oh my gosh, you still need to figure out what you're gonna do for your avatar, man, Bush. He's a Bushman. He knows what he likes. It's a man who knows. Who's got fine, refined taste. I don't know. Just trying to give you some persona there, my guy. What else? I know I skipped over something else. I forgot to hit. AJ in the house. How's it going, AJ? What are your altcoin season percentage odds this year? Percentage when altcoin season? That's the best question. When altcoin season? Not so much percentage odds. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that one there, but yeah, the percentage of an altcoin season this year, I think, is pretty high. I think everyone's been waiting for it, planning around it. Venture capital wants it. I think it's going to happen. You know, it's just we're running out of time. We got 6 months left. I mean, that's half a year. Things could still happen. But at this point, altcoin season, if Bitcoin wants to break out and continue this run at all-time highs and Bitcoin dominance further to the upside, altcoin season probably won't start until maybe August. I mean, that's kind of the time frame we're looking at then, August into maybe October, November, only giving 3 months to run for altcoins. That would be kind of a weird play, but also kind of what happened in 2020, in 2017. So everyone kind of likes to look in the past to kind of predict the future. I just kind of go with the flow. All right. What else we got in the chat? Heidegger's also here. How's it going, Heidegger? I gotta get little. Every time I see your icon, I gotta get little shades for my Godzilla now. That is so cool. Thanks, of course, for participating tonight. Heidegger, what's up? Buy the dip. That's right. Everything on the month charts I showed you guys earlier on the bubbles are still looking pretty juicy right now to pick up. Most coins of your favorite coins right now on a fire sale, down probably around 20-25% off on the month. Okay, so yeah, what are your altcoin season percent odds this year? Percentage odds this year. I mean, it's 75% chance we're going to have an altcoin season, basically, right? Clifford Bushman with $2. A super something. I think it's a super chat. Thanks again, my guy. Thanks again. When I grow up, says Clifford Bushman. What the hell? Okay, I missed something. Clearly, I missed something. Clifford Bushman says, hello, Jake the Snake. Very respectable. Yes, he is. Yeah, fun it. Any 28-minute will be a target And fire. Yeah, any coin is basically going to be, you'll be able to throw a dart and hit it for sure. That's what you're pertaining to there. It's fun when you get to know someone. You really get to see through their texts. You can read through their texts. Anyway, when I grow up, $2, I guess. Thanks for your 2 sats, my guy. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. So anyway, Bitcoin currently sitting at 106.6. Having a little bit of retracement, not nearly enough yet, in my opinion, for what we could see potentially tonight. I did put this on here. This is the big FU moment to everyone holding and is going to get wrecked on a long Bitcoin option right now. Clifford coming in with a $20 super chat. Thank you, my guy. What is my thumb keyboard doing? It's sending random stuff. Oh no. Oh my god, Cliff, you're crazy. You're crazy, my guy. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Thanks again for all of your support, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Cliff. Sorry, must reset and I'll be back. His keyboard is going on a spending spree. Oh my god, it's crazy, guys. He can't stop, won't stop.
Give me money. Money me. Money now. Me a money needing a lot now.
Thanks again, Cliff, for your donation to the chaos. All right, guys. I got to get back to the news. Let's see what else we can dig up on the real news over on X. Thanks again, guys, for all your love and support tonight in the midst of the chaos that's about to begin. If you guys are just joining, we're waiting for options to expire on Bitcoin, happening at midnight tonight. Hopefully sooner, because some of us got to go to bed. But yeah, we're waiting to see if the bombs are going to drop tonight for Bitcoin and get the party started into the next month. Last Friday of the month, guys. All right, I wanted to talk about this. I did pin this because I didn't want to talk about it tonight. Ledger, guys, if you do cold storage and you, of course, do your due diligence and put your crypto on cold storage devices, just wanted to shout out Ledger's Nano S Plus is going through kind of getting phased out right now on Ledger's list of devices. I do hold probably 3 or 4 of these things still. Absolutely love them. Nano Ledger X is my favorite particularly. Actually, I think I'm wearing it right now. I always have one on me. I gotta be prepared, guys. Ledger X has been my favorite over the years, mostly because of the cool colors they come in, and also the X is Bluetooth, so you can just quickly connect it to your smartphone and move funds as needed with very little effort when you're on the go. But the Ledger Nano S, the only real model differences were the placement of the buttons. I believe are different. It might be the same. The battery life is not as big, and the amount of tokens you can hold aren't as much. And the big one being it does not have Bluetooth, meaning you still have to have a Type-C to Type-C to connect to your smartphone when you're on the go. So it makes sense that they want to phase this one out. It's been their longest running and best selling Ledger cold storage device on the market forever. And it's still one of my favorites. I still like I said, I still hold a few. I might if it does actually go through and because they still support it, obviously. But I think if it ever goes the way of the dinosaur, I'm probably going to frame mine because it's just really cool tech. I love it. And I love all the devices that Ledger has put out in the future. With now the Flex, I think they have the Flex now, which I'm looking at getting maybe in the future. There's so many cool devices now. When I got into the game, guys, there's only like 3 on the market. I mean, maybe 4 if you wanted to count the Bitcoin-only passport they had back in the day, which looked like a Nokia phone from like the 90s. The late 90s, and then they had Trezor, Ledger, and that was about it until Tangent hit the scene in 2021 or 2022. We had a lot of new devices since then, but Ledger, still my favorite these days. There's so many choices to choose from now. They even have a gold one now. They have a Bitcoin version now. I'm not affiliated at all. I just really love their hardware. And there's the nanos there. So this one here is the one's getting phased out right now. Of course, right now you can get it in orange, gold, pink, green, blue, no red. Red is usually right around Christmas time, Black Fridays, when I usually got my red devices over the years. I usually buy one hardware device a year just for fun. Ledger Stacks is the newest one they have, which is ridiculous. Secure and with a touch screen. Definitely would love to try one of these one day. Then they have the Flex. Again, and I think they have this in orange now too. Yeah, they have like a Bitcoin version. Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. They also sell, you know, if you guys want to customize your devices. Back in the day, I actually spray painted mine. But yeah, back in the day, so I'll show you. It didn't give you many options to choose from. Of course, I got Otaku on there. But yeah, it's kind of wearing off now that I've been wearing it on my neck for years. What was I going to show you guys? Oh yeah, they also offer like you know, other solutions like for your cold storage. You know, keeping track of your you know, your keys via Crypto Zeus or Crypto Tag Zeus, the Crypto Steel capsule, so you can, like, you know, bury it underground if you wanted to. I don't know. Jeez.
The
anyway.
point is, if
What are you, stupid?
Reach for the wrong button. I'll stop ranting and raving about one of my favorite cold storage devices. They even have a swivel pack, guys. You can buy like these really cool custom swivels. Okay, I'll stop. With like Bitcoin in bulk and HODL and stuff on it. Anyway, so yeah, that's Ledger. They're phasing out their Nano S Plus. It's fine. Again, it's been one of the oldest running cold storage devices on the market, and they're still. It sounds like they're still going to keep the X on board because it has the most functionality. Bitcoin Archive, El Salvador is, again, relentlessly still adding 1 Bitcoin every single day to their stack. That's right. And Bushman is back in the house. How's it back? Not a reset, but long enough to jump back in on the fandom. Back. Happy to have you back, Bushman. Good. During good times, I enjoy SpongeBob. Best day ever. Oh my! I never took you for a SpongeBob fan, but that's awesome. That's awesome. I love pretty much every Patrick meme on the planet, like dumb old Texas. Every time we talk about Texas and Bitcoin mining and all this fun stuff, I have to poke fun. Yeah, got me a Stacks. It's great and easy to use. Says Attila the Hun. Yes, nice. Definitely is one of the ones on my list to get. Possibly by the end of the year. We'll see. Definitely going to need to move some more coins by the end of the year anyway. Hidegger says, I just got my first ledger in the mail. Still figuring it out, but it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And it's old too. It's definitely one that stood the test of time. All right, guys. So El Salvador buying Bitcoin relentlessly every single day. And yeah, they have been. And on days where the Bitcoin's even down more than most in terms of averages, they've been buying literally 10 a day. So yeah, of course, nothing stops El Salvador from buying every single day. And yeah, open transparency with their country, and everyone knows how big their stack is. Crypto, not like America, which we were supposed to figure that out in March. Remember back in March when they told us they were going to tell us how much crypto assets they held? No, we were lied to. We were so lied to. Jeez. All right. Clifford Bushman says, I had to watch before allowing my eldest baby girl watch it. What? I really didn't like it even a little until I did. It's a thing. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm happy that you and your baby girl can have at least something in common to watch together. Okay, latest, President Trump reportedly is eyeing Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, a pro-Bitcoin pick, as the next Fed chair. We've been talking about this for a while now, and it keeps moving around. This is George over at Cryptos R Us. Guys, you know George is, right? We're all George. You're George, I'm George. Yeah, George. Yeah, so George shouting this out, of course, a little behind on the news there. But yeah, anyway, wanted to, of course, poke fun at this again because he's currently our U.S. Treasury, Treasury Secretary. And yeah, it's not like Powell's going anywhere, at least not until next year. Okay, so, but he does seem like he's a good pick, though. Like, he does kind of give me like Jerome Powell-like vibes, too. Where he does talk very firmly about the economy Okay, Metaplanet buys another 1,234 Bitcoin. That's 251 million in Bitcoin this week alone. Disciplined, predictable, and relentless, says Simon Garovich, of course, their CEO. Guys, of course, this is part of our dystopian future segment. Elon, of course, reminding everyone to be useful.
Be as useful as possible. It may sound trite, but it's so hard to be useful, especially to be useful to a lot of people. Where you say the area under the curve of total utility is like how useful have you been to your fellow human beings times how many people. It's almost like the physics definition of true work. It's incredibly difficult to do that. And I think if you aspire to do true work, your probability of success is much higher. Don't aspire to glory, aspire to work.
So just be useful, guys, because you know where I'm going with this. Because it's coming! The dystopian future is here. And in this dystopian future, guys, robots, AI, are going to be taking all of your jobs. Strawberry Dragons knows she's on the chopping block, as I remind her every single day that her job is basically obsolete. Jeez. I had to poke fun. Anyway, guys, if you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a bookkeeper, a travel agent, a factory worker, customer service representative of any kind, you are going to be replaced. If you are not, you got to be useful as possible, guys. If you're not useful, you're going to be replaced. All right, guys. That, of course, is your crypto-friendly reminder to be useful. The robots are going to replace you. They're coming, and you're not going to be able to stop them. That beautiful Zaku just got destroyed. Anyway, so where were we? Getting back to it, guys. Just in, India's ruling party is considering establishing a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We covered this morning, and I was in awe and shock as we discovered this live breaking news. We talked about it this morning. It's huge, guys. If they actually do establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve for India, that is, of course, the largest country by population. Would be absolutely insane. My family and friends be like, no, thank you. I want to stay poor. Yeah. Let's not do that, guys.
What are you, stupid?
Let crypto take you to the moon. Just in, White House official says Bitcoin's digital gold and it's the United States' best interest to accumulate as much as Bitcoin as we possibly can get.
In terms of establishing the reserve, the actual infrastructure behind it, and getting all of that accomplished. There's nothing in the EO that mandates that report become public, but we could choose to make it public at some point. And we are certainly keen on the idea of accumulation. We've stated publicly that Bitcoin is digital gold. We believe it's in the best interest of the United States to garner as much as we can possibly get. I've said that at every conference that I've spoken at in the last 2 to 3 months. Now, obviously, this has to be done in budget-neutral ways that don't cost the taxpayer a dime. The president was clear about that in the executive order. But I think we have some very creative minds, 2 of which are sitting up here with me. And I think we'll begin moving very quickly on that.
You go, man. You go. Jeez. All right, guys. Of course, every single day we get ever so closer to painting the world orange. Bitcoin Magazine posting, just in, U.S. Federal Housing Financing Agency issues an order court for Bitcoin and crypto as an asset manager for mortgage. It's coming, guys. Can't stop talking about this. This has been 3 days now straight. We're going to be able to buy houses by just flashing them our crypto and say, oh yeah, you're approved for a loan anytime. Anytime. And you've been able to, for a while, get, of course, Bitcoin-backed loans and stuff like that. Donald J. Trump posts this today. We just caught the failing New York Times working with fake news CNN, cheating again. They tried to demean the great work of our B-2 pilots, as they did, and they were wrong in doing so, and these reporters are just bad and sick people. You would think that they would be proud of just the great success we had instead of trying to always make our country look bad. Total obliteration, he says. That's what happened to those bunkers. Our president is just on a rip, man. He is on a rip. He's definitely been like my spirit animal lately. I love the chaos he's been bringing. I love the full throated opinion he has when he gets on any sort of camera. He's just been crazy. This guy's older than my grandpa. It's insane. I've never really been a huge Trump fan, But damn, lately he has been killing it. He's definitely been killing it as sitting president. Bitcoin is king. That's right. Bitcoin is the king. Gold is the queen. And stocks are the bishop. Real estate are the knights. Crypto is the rook. And fiat is, of course, the pawn. Guys, you don't want to be holding this shit. You don't want to be holding this silly crap that we burn every night. Are you kidding me? You don't want that. All right. Donald J. Trump, fake news coin, CNN. Fake news, CNN. Also, another post here he put out today. Together with the failing New York Times have teamed up again in another attempt at deeming one of the most successful military strikes in history. The nuclear strikes in Iran are completely destroyed. Both the Times and CNN are getting slammed by the public. Crazy president we have today. And then we have it's happening. Posted by Vivek. Serious. This is on Forbes. Of course, covering the business news. Forbes says serious dollar collapse. Fear drives huge 5 trillion 2030 Bitcoin price prediction to rival Nvidia and Microsoft. I think that's not bullish enough. That's only a $3 or $4 trillion market cap by now. By 2030, Nvidia could be like 7-10 trillion, something like that. So of course by 2030 we want to at least try to rival gold's current market cap, which is at 22 trillion, which would take Bitcoin to $1 million by 2030. So it's a little bearish in terms of price, according to Forbes, but still conservative and not bad, of course, to be reporting this to the general public. So awesome that we're seeing this stuff every day, guys. Every day. I mean, come on. What the hell is going on, man? We're so winning.
Win so much.
Jeez. All right, guys. That's all I got for you over on the news today on X. Please like, subscribe, do all the things if you like what you see here on YouTube, but also if you want to see the similar content, check me out over on X as well. I almost forgot to show that portion there. Jake the Snake's usually here to remind me. All right, of course, then we're going to head into the normies, guys. What are the normies looking up today? We're of course, follow them every single day, because if you follow the normies, you follow the money. And right now, the normies aren't really making us any money, and they're really not searching anything meaningful. Until they do, of course, we grade them on a traditional grading scale, where we give them A, B, C, D, or F, judging by their search history. And their search history has been pretty bad here lately. Pretty bad. So let's get into that. And the three things that they typically search every single day are celebrity, sports, and video games. Let's get into it. Matlock. Like the old TV show? I don't know what that is. RB Salzburg, Real Madrid, sports. Normies love their sports. Sparks is the fever. Jupiter is the main city. Enigma, a movie, or they just want to know what the word enigma means? Speaking of SpongeBob quotes, the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. My God. Oh, God. Yes. Anna Wintour, age. Okay, people want to know her net worth and age. I don't know who that person even is. Rashier Fleming. Is that one of the Ian Fleming? No, it's a freaking draft pick. Okay. Normies in the sports. COVID vaccines, heart risks, warning update. I'm not going to say much about that because I don't want to be banned here on YouTube, but maybe look into that, because I've seen part of that in my family, and I've been spectacled too on that. Yang Hansen, Squid Game Season 3. Damn, 3's and I haven't seen the second one yet. I got to get my streams going, man. I don't have a TV in my house set up yet. I moved here 2 months ago. I still have a TV on the wall. You can see it behind me. Still trying to get this place put back together. Bill Moyers. TV something. Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, nay. Kamehameha. It's Ali Kamehameha. Kamehameha, whatever. That guy. Of course, the Iranian Supreme Leader. I kind of want to give the normies I'd just give them a flat F if we don't get anything better. Justin, because it kind of pertains to, at least the markets. They want to figure out what's going on for some investing advice. Justin Tucker, suspension, don't know who the hell that is. Chloe Kitts, okay. Tanner Martin, colon cancer. Oh, okay. Damages in Largo, Florida. I don't know what's going on down there. The Simpsons, Marge Simpson's, we had read this yesterday. She died, apparently. That's what, I guess, what happened in one of the latest episodes. That's a huge uptick in search results for that. Wander, Franco, Ariana Grande, Meteor. Ooh, meteor shower. Are we getting a meteor shower? I guess it might be over now because this interest has kind of waned. Adam Sandler tour. Why? Why? Halal Pakachua. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's booming right now. Austin Reeves, CMA Fest 2025, and GM Break Assembly recall. Yikes, guys. What a nothing day for normie search history. Yeah, so let me know if your search history is as boring as this. And yeah, today the normies get a flat F in my book. All right, moving on for today's normie search history. The final thing we look at every single day is normie searches for Bitcoin sitting flat on the day at 35. Damn. One of the lowest we've seen on record this year. This is, yeah, insane. Insane. 35. Wow. Okay. Moving on, guys. Moving on. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Full circle back into Kimba, this White Snowland anime reference for those who know. Guys, don't pay for something, get it for free. You get the drill. Yeah, not affiliated. Just like the anime reference on my channel. And yeah, we have, of course, Bitcoin sitting at 107 right now. Basically, still at 107. Flat 107.72. Yeah, nothing really has changed. Not enough downside, in my opinion. And we still got about wow, it's already 9:30. 2.5 hours left before the reckoning. And I think both sides are going to be okay. I think extremes are not going to be hit at this rate unless something pops off and money makers want to play some whale games just for fun in the very, very late hours. Probably around like 10:30, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right before the ball drops at midnight. Yeah, anything's possible, guys. Anything's possible. But if I were to guess, I'd say it's going to be pretty stagnant. We're just going to let them all kind of play. And then, you know, maybe just continue up to the moon after it's all said and done. But not too fast, though. Not too fast. This volatility is really not going to make a difference tomorrow. Gonna be Friday. All right, let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling tonight, what you guys are DCAing into. Right now, I'm just hodling, man. I've already bought enough stuff the last few weeks. I bought another 5 million tokens of Miria. What was it, over the last 2 weeks? I bought 2,000 tokens of Sui in the last week. What else am I DCAing into? I already have enough Jasmine for this run. I got enough XCN for this run. I've got a lot of other tokens. I'm pretty much ready to go, guys. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, we're about ready to get the party started once this month is over with, in my opinion. So what's Bitcoin going to do tonight? Well, we got to clean up our chart, but before we do, of course, we're going to recap from last night just one more time. Of course, we did our chaos magic last night, as we do every single night, and landed right on top of our key targets, which was a feeling baseline and bearish out of our top 5 picks. Of course, the realistic ones being the bull, base, and bull bear case scenarios. And with the super bear completely gone, I deleted it earlier because there's just too many things on my spam screen. Never going back to the fire sale again, but always there to make the super bears happy. It's all the way down here, guys. 81,000 for a fire sale like move. Yeah, something's gonna have to really happen. Like, we're gonna have to get hit by a nuclear bomb like now for something like that to really start to drop. And then we have worse things on our hands, right? Rather not ever happen. And then, yeah, we've got... Let's get the money party started, says Ramona. $10 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. Damn, guys. We got a full Benny to burn tonight. Holy crap. Thank you, Ramona and Clifford, for your donations to the chaos cause. I, being the Prince of Chaos, I deem you guys worthy. You are worthy. Worthy subjects. You guys are awesome. Thank you. But yeah, I was ranting and raving about this. I forget. Oh yeah, I'm basically tired of winning, guys. I'm just tired of winning.
So much.
I want to wake up and be so wrong, and I don't care what direction. But obviously, we want to go up here, where our silly super bull target usually lands, which we don't pay too much attention to. But it's there, of course, just to give some suggestive push to the crypto chaos gods. All right, moving on. Let's clean up the charts and get into tonight's chaos live predictions. We're going to do some chaos magic, and we got a full Benny to burn. We got a full Benny to burn here on Friday Eve. Here we go. Let's get going. I've got a big candle to burn tonight, hoping to maybe push the candles a little bit in a bigger direction, up or down, for the market close tonight. I would love to see somebody get wrecked just for fun. Just for some fun. Here we go, guys. This candle is actually being brought to the stream by Milk Buddy. He donated this candle. It is the biggest Bitcoin candle we've had on the stream. And it smells like orange donuts. Amazing. You can only imagine what that smells like. Oh, jeez. All right, guys. Of course, we're going to get the chaos magic started with the altar. We've got our altar. That's right. Ugh. Crypto Chaos altar ready to go. Got a lot of burn marks on it from all the past bennies sacrificed. We've got a full benny today from Clifford and Ramona. Thank you guys for participating and donating to the cause. Let's sacrifice the benny and get the show going. Damn, that's a big one. Holy crap. That went up quick. Oh man, let's just keep fueling the fire. Oh my gosh. Yep. And it's amazing. I've only ever dropped this on my keyboard twice. In all the lives we've done. There goes the Benny, guys. It is done. We've made our sacrifice. We're going to say, of course, our seance Krokpeos on the altar, idolizing the moon for some more of our positive energy into the markets. And, of course, we've got all the elements surrounding me with wind and fire and water and earth from this morning's coffee. We're ready to go. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. So what are we looking at for tonight? I cleaned up all the things on the charts. I didn't want to delete this one, though. I want to bring that back. I want to put that one away and seal it up so it doesn't, of course, interfere with the ritual, because I don't like having things in a bias, point to a bias while I'm doing this. Got to stay focused for the true intent of the crypto chaos magic to be powered by. I am just an instrument of chaos, guys. I am now, after the ritual, I just become an instrument of chaos. There we go. So I'm going to seal that one away, put it away, and get this one going. We're going to get rid of that trend line too. Anything that might make an unnecessary bias on the channel chart. Okay, let's get this in place, guys. If this is your first time watching the Crypto Chaos Magic live, I will tell you, I put these ritual sticks in place. These are there basically to show you, the viewer, that where all the volatility is in the markets on the evening, in the morning open for these markets. The foreign markets typically open right around 9 Eastern Standard Time, a little earlier. It really depends on where we are with Daylight Savings Time, New York Standard Time. You guys get the drill. So market opens, the idea is markets open in 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the inversion of the markets, right? It's basically tracking all the volatility in our space on the other side of the world. So it's the market open and the market intraday and the market close. And then we have the markets open here in the United States at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Friday morning. So just a quick little rundown of what these are there for and their intended purpose. And you can see every day we get pretty damn close to hitting the price predictions. I mean, it's pretty insane, guys. I've been doing this for so long. It's stupid. And all we use is mostly Crypto Chaos Magic, but also we predict via emotional responses to the traditional markets, sentiment, and all the metrics we go over every single day. All right, guys, let's get into it. So what are we looking at for Bitcoin price action tonight? There's a few things, of course, to keep in mind. The big things, of course, being the market's expiry on Bitcoin tonight. Last Friday of the month, every single month is the market's expiry. And that's going to hopefully send some chaotic movements to the downside. I'm going to have a wide spread of probabilities for this stream. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see what kind of trouble we get into here. All right, so the first thing on the block is, okay, we're just going to start with the bullish and the bearish because they're pretty predictable with what could possibly be the most problematic for traders this evening. The first one being the high, the bullish run. If we did get a bull-like movement from market makers just to wreck people and make them very upset, all we would need to do is get to 112,000 and about 15, I think it was 8 to 15 billion dollars will be destroyed in shorts. Okay, so that's number one, right? So something like that could happen. Of course, probably just see a very, very dramatic return back down to the market open tomorrow morning. So that would be our bull case scenario, wrecking all of the shorts. And our bear case scenario, this is going to be a fun one, guys. Either way, this one's going to be fun. I don't care which happens, but man, it's going to be a spectacle if it does play out in such a short fashion. The other swing of the coin would be the inverse of this, pretty much almost inversely. The bear target would be 102,000, again wrecking about $8 billion. The worst of it being the 15 billion above, I think the 8 billion below. So you want to pretty much be short, I guess, rather than long, at the holding into the monthly close. So yeah, that's of course probably going to be something like that, almost inverted to the same degree. That would be our bear case scenario tonight. And yeah, I mean, somewhere right down the middle, I think would just be kind of bullish, just a little bit bullish, maybe getting a little bit of retracement back to retest back to 108, maybe then retest there, and then maybe a denial into the market close in Japan, and the foreign markets maybe coming up a little bit and rolling over in the morning. That'd be my baseline target. Now the real question is, do you think we're gonna go and wreck everyone above or wreck everyone below? And I always try to give you guys two options to give you a good idea where we're gonna land. It pretty much lands right on top of either one anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking pretty much today baseline and bearish. I don't think we're gonna come up here and wreck all these people that are longing within 2 hours. Bitcoin spikes to $5,000 price action. No, I don't see it. We could have done that any time within the last 3 days, and we didn't do it. We've been running up this whole time though, so yeah, it's possible. I just say it's 25% either way. I think either way. I think pretty much right down the middle is going to be where we're going to head, and giving it a little bit of a structure like this, of course, as it usually does pertain to the market opens in Japan, in the foreign markets. They see a little bit of a sell-off. If they did not dump, right? If we don't dump on them, they're going to pump it, and if we pump it, they're going to dump it. So yin and yang like system, of course. Right now, it's very bullish price action for Bitcoin all in general because all the mass adoption. I think we're still good heading sideways. So I'm calling for a baseline and bearish tonight. And of course, our super bull and super bear targets, do not, of course, count them out as well. Being down here to Pound Town at, of course, the fire sale, currently sitting at 81,600. And of course, a return to the upside like no one's biz. Not going to happen. Not, of course, I do this for maximum satire, and then the super bull case scenario, which would be stupid and just get us to 120k for no reason. Why not? And then, of course, a retracement in the morning, something like 116k. Not calling for that one at all, but of course, just suggesting it to the chaos. That's how this works, guys. You don't ever ask for anything. You don't want to put you or your family at risk, but suggesting it's fine. It's fine. I'm not telling it to do anything. It's just suggesting it. Anyway, guys, more realistically though, I think it's going to be somewhere mainly down the middle. If we do have a little bit maybe to the downside, somewhere right down between the middle of a bear target and a baseline scenario is my kind of prediction tonight. Something like this could probably play out. Would not be surprised at all. Let's see if I can get this one maybe in like orange or something. But that's my general idea for tonight. So that's, yeah, baseline bearish target for this evening is what I am calling for. Boom, shaka laka, guys. What a mess. What a mess. We're just firing lasers all over the place tonight. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat what you guys are feeling like tonight. Also too, before I leave, I do want to make sure I do put this one back on the board. Where did it go? The July prediction. That's right, the July prediction. I want to make some edits to this too because I don't think this timeline makes sense. The trajectory makes sense, but the timeline I don't feel like makes sense. I think I was off a few days here. Something like so Sunday night, right? Sunday night, Sunday. Yeah, that's even the timeline's off there too. This should have. I remember when I drew this, the timeline started right around Sunday night. That's when all the price really moves. In the foreign markets, of course, their morning. Something right around here would kind of start. This would be Sunday, June 29th, getting the ball started in their court to pump to the upside for early run into June, with all-time highs starting to maybe happen. Look at this, right around where Ramona's talking about. I think some of this stuff is going to have to maybe go to the wayside. Here in the States, it's going to be kind of lackluster. So maybe a little bit of a retest into Tuesday, and then maybe Thursday. I think it is the day. I think that is the day Ramona's calling. Isn't Thursday the 3rd? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I think Ramona's right on target. If it's not the 3rd, it's going to be like the 7th. I have this feeling. I don't know why. 7. It's just stuck in my head. 7. What is even the 7th? Let's get a little further down in the timeline here. The 7th would be the following open on Monday or Tuesday, right? The 7th would be a Monday. So, yeah, maybe 8th. Realistically, maybe at the latest 8th. If Ramona's doesn't play out, I'm calling for the 8th. We'll just say that. Something like that on the 8th. All-time highs to, 112, 114, 115. Maybe a breakout, something like that. Oh yeah, I did have that there. I'm scatterbrained, guys. I had that right there for the beginning of where I think it's going to go, and that is Tuesday. Yeah, the 8th. So Ramona, I'm challenging you. If yours doesn't take off, then mine's in play on the week of the 8th. All right, guys. All right. So that's the general idea. I'm gonna, of course, lock this one up too. Make sure this is good to go. And put that away in the July prediction folder and throw away the key. Jeez. Oh man. Crazy times we live in, guys. Crazy times. And we waited long enough for this. I don't know about you guys, but it's been like a fraction of my life now in crypto. It's ridiculous. Okay, getting back to the chat real quick. Before we head out for the evening, Clifford says, it's okay, Otaku-san. Things will work out. Things will work out. Yeah, thanks again, guys, for all your love and support on the stream. Clifford's also saying, no easy outs. Need to fight. Ain't easy to laugh and spread the PMA, positive mental attitude. That's right, Cliff. But the wild people think that they hold value. Other than their home, not much. Clifford said, legit, we are just got pro tip. We just got pro tip. I'm not sure what I said, but I believe you. Oh man.
What are you, stupid?
Sometimes. Yeah, we have. Geez, Ramona coming in with a $2 super chat. I take the challenge. Insert polite bow. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. We'll see. The heat is on. Jake is already out of the race, and now it's just left to me and Ramona to figure out where the first all-time highs will start. Lucky for me, with my luck, it'll either be mine or my way or the highway. It'll be nothing. It'll be like August or something. The way the cycle's going, we're all going to be wrong. This is how this works. Okay, Milk Money, we have had such a long time to DCA every payday all year. I'm all in. Seriously, I've all been in for a long time. I've been all in since 2021. I threw my life savings at crypto. And then after that, I did the Michael Saylor strategy from 2021 onward. I got a loan against my house in the end of 2021, early 2022. I bet literally everything, and then eventually sold my entire video game collection of 5,000 plus vintage games, box games, consoles, you name it. I had every kiosk known to man made by Nintendo. And yeah, I sold it all for more crypto at the end of 2024. Yeah, I mean, everything. I put it literally all in. I've got everything ready to go for this bull run. Attila says the 8th. I said the 15th. Okay, Attila says the 8th too, huh? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I need to say the 7th just to be different. Milk Money says, we have had such a long time DCA. Yes, got that one there. Clifford Bushman says, I'm feeling 100% boom. Shaka laka. Don't forget to touch the grass. Earthing. An earth thing. Yeah, it's definitely an earth thing. Earthing. I gotcha. Earthing. Attila says the 8th, yes, the 15th. And then, Clifford says, so many people are missing out on this opportunity with the Otaku family. Long live crypto. Long live the Crypto Otaku. Thank you. Thank you so much, Cliff. I really appreciate that. And with that being said, guys, I am going to call it for the live stream. Of course, leaving you with basically my predictions are going to be either a baseline or bearish like target for the evening. So again, somewhere between 102 and 107.5 basically. Not really going too much higher until midnight. Anything's possible after midnight, but until midnight, this is kind of the range we're going to be in my opinion. All right, continuing on into tomorrow, guys. Please, if you want to catch me tomorrow morning, we of course are opening with the market in the AM, covering of course the Crypto Chaos and coffee as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and do what Cliff said. Touch some grass. It wouldn't do you any harm at all. Maybe eat some berries if you find some wild berries. They're always good too. I'm not the only crazy person eating berries outside, right? Maybe.
What are you, stupid?
All right. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I'll see you later. This is Crypto Otaku signing out. Peace.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more songs and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood shopping and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Oh, jeez, guys. Wouldn't it be terrible if this is all we get? only one touch to 111.8. Of course I kid, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one, guys. Have a good one. Peace.